What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D-Rip. Hey, today we're going to be reacting to another special video. Today we're going to be reacting to 8 wrestlers who intentionally hurt their opponents. Yeah, we know some people have beef. We know some people actually do things on accident. And we know some people just don't care because they have nothing to lose. But hey, first time, congrats, channel. Make sure I go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure I subscribe because we're almost at 4K. Without you, I won't be able to hit that 4K. So continue to show the support. And I appreciate y'all all. But hey, man, without further ado, let's get into this video.
Sometimes ask, what happens if a wrestler decides they don't want to lose a match? Well, two no-name wrestlers named the Avalanche and Mike Blackwell decided to do just that, and here's what happened. Avalanche and Blackwell were put in a tag team match against Sid Vicious and Dan Spivey, the Skyscrapers. The purpose of the match was to make Sid and Spivey look strong, but, as the story goes, the match took place in Mike Blackwell's hometown, and his friends and family and girlfriend were there. Blackwell wanted to impress them, so he decided to not sell any of the Skyscrapers' moves.
Bro, well, I feel like, depending on who I would fight, I feel like I would do a couple no sales. Just a couple no sales. Just to be petty. It's only if it's somebody I don't like.
This was a big mistake. Sid Vicious and Dan Spivey decided to end the match quickly and then began actually beating Mike Blackwell up for real. According to the story, Vicious and Spivey kept the beating going in the locker room. Not too surprising, but Mike Blackwell and Avalanche weren't seen much after this match. In the case of Blackwell, you could argue that he deserved what he got, but this next wrestler was completely innocent. In October 2008, Michelle McCool took on Beth Phoenix in their first one-on-one encounter. To end the match, Beth hit her finisher,
I just realized we don't even see lumberjack matches anymore. When was the last time we had a lumberjack match? Like, seriously, think about it. They used to do it a lot. I don't see it at all anymore.
Slam, but did not unhook Michelle's arms. Phoenix had done this move plenty of times before and knew she had to release her opponent's arms so they wouldn't get hurt. Because Beth did this, Michelle's head was slammed onto the mat and she suffered a concussion. Phoenix has never said why she intentionally hurt Michelle McCool, and McCool herself still doesn't know why Beth did it. This match basically turned into a
that one turned into a real fight. I already know that.
Match on SmackDown in 2014 went downhill when Titus botched a clothesline out of the ring. O'Neal got frustrated and started hitting Big E for real, and Titus's disregard for his opponent caused E to land on his head. Then decided to get even by smashing Titus O'Neal in the face and hit him into the barricade. He did get roughed up by Titus O'Neal's attacks.
Big E was a rookie around this time, though. I remember that when Big E was in that fit. Yeah, he looked bigger back then, too. But Big E back then, Big E Langston, as his name was back then, I think he was, this is around the time when he had AJ Lee and CM Punk and all them with him. So, I mean, he was a rookie. Titus was trying to break him in. That's all he was doing.
His life wasn't in any danger. This next wrestler, though, could have been paralyzed because of what happened. In 2001, Perry Saturn was wrestling a match against a man named Mike Bell. Bell had made his WWE debut about 9 years earlier and, like Mike Blackwell, was used every so often so other wrestlers looked good. This match with Perry Saturn, though, took a very unfortunate turn. Bell went to give Saturn a hip toss, but botched the move, and Perry nearly landed on his head. Perry Saturn
no, that's not his fault, bro. That's a dude's fault. That's dude's fault. That's not the dude that's doing the hip toss fault, bro. Look at this.
Botched the move, and
he botched the move.
Landed on his head. Perry Saturn became irate and started attacking Mike Bell for real. The scariest part, though, was when Saturn threw Mike Bell out of the ring, but in doing so, caused Bell to land on his neck. Then, Perry Saturn rammed his opponent hard into the steel steps. Saturn eventually calmed down, and they got the match back on track. Mike Bell was at a serious risk of getting paralyzed, and had that happened, Perry Saturn probably would have lost his job, and WWE could have been sued. With this next
I thought he did lose his job after that.
Though, someone did lose their job. Also in 2001, Rikishi was competing in a 6-man tag team match for WWE's development company at the time, Heartland Wrestling Association. One of Rikishi's opponents was a former NFL football player named Russ McCullough. Russ was inexperienced, and because of this, he ended up hurting one of the wrestlers in the match. Rikishi gave Russ a wake-up call by kicking the former football player in the head and would let him sit on McCullough's chest.
Oh yeah, Rikishi ain't playing with him.
Russ eventually grabbed Rikishi and held him so that his tag team partner, Haku, who could land an easy kick. However, Russ let go of Rikishi too late, and Rikishi ended up getting kicked in the face, although Russ still acted like he had been hit. Rikishi snapped and grabbed a chair from the crowd and began whacking McCullough as hard as he could.
Make no Samoan mad.
Finishing the match and was fired not long after.
Rikishi he mad for real.
Isn't the only wrestler who has used a chair to get even with someone.
He mad for real.
At Survivor Series in 2004, Maven was part of Team Orton, who was facing Team Triple H. Before the match, Maven was attacked by one of his opponents, Snitsky. This resulted in Maven not being able to compete in the Elimination Tag Team match.
Hold on, what did I just call him? Snitsky.
Team Orton, who was facing Team Triple H. Before the match, Maven was attacked by one of his opponents, Snitsky. This resulted in Maven not being able to compete in the Elimination Tag Team match. However, later on, Maven came out and tagged in. He targeted Snitsky, but accidentally nailed him with an elbow that created a nasty cut near Snitsky's eye. While that wasn't intentional, what Snitsky did next was... In March 1989, JBL and Ron Simmons, the APA, were set to have a tag team match against the Public Enemy, Johnny Grunge and Rocco Rock. Going into the match, all four men were cool with each other until right before they were supposed to make their entrances. According to JBL, Public Enemy told the APA they didn't want to go through a table, which is how the match was supposed to end. JBL and Simmons got upset by that and decided to teach Grunge and Rock a lesson. The match started as soon as both teams were in the ring, but instead of a tag team match, the APA just decided to beat the Public Enemy. JBL and Ron Simmons attacked Johnny Grunge and Rocco Rock with weapons and didn't let their opponents get any offense in. APA didn't hold anything back and made sure Grunge and Rock were hurting after the match was over.
Oh my gosh!
If you're wondering, yes, the Public Enemy did end up going through a table. You would think a wrestler would be a bit more forgiving to someone who didn't understand the business, but that's not the case. In October 2006, Steve-O and Chris Pontius from Jackass appeared on Raw to promote their new movie. Umaga came out and beat up the two celebrities, and everything went as planned. However, Steve-O didn't realize they needed to play dead after Umaga hit him with a frog splash. Umaga became frustrated and landed a real elbow on Steve-O that actually caused him to black out. Thankfully, it didn't cause any long-term injuries, and Steve-O was a good sport about it. All these moments you've seen were real, and so are all the injuries in this video.
We already reacted to the injuries video. If y'all want to go see the injuries video, y'all could go check it out. But wow. Stuff really, I know people do receipts. I know people give receipts. But Umaga? Why he get so mad? He got so mad that he didn't sell it? I mean, you 400 pounds jumping on a 160 pound man soaking wet. I mean, he's hurt. You don't have to do all this, Umaga.
And beat up the two celebrities.
My gosh.
And everything went as planned. However,
look. You don't have to do any more damage to him, bro.
Steve-O didn't realize
just don't have to do no more damage to him.
Dead after Umaga hit him with a frog splash. Umaga.
What was that manager's name? It's like, and it was something with an A. He could have told him. Like, hey, stay down. He could have said it. Stay down. He could have acted like you talking to Umaga, looking this way, be like, Steve-O, stay down. Steve-O, stay down. Steve-O, stay down. He could have been saying something like that. He ain't had to, like, Umaga ain't had to go overboard like that, bro. What y'all think, bro? Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, bro. I think Umaga want to go overboard with that. And let me know, out of all of these, which is the most OD. I don't know, I can't even say the name. Ron Simmons and JBL, they want to go overboard too. But hey, let me know what y'all want to react to next. Like this video, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy D-Rib, man. I'm out.